Hi Gemini, welcome to I'm Destiny Calling Tarot and welcome to your weekly reading. This reading is going to cover the time frame of March 15th through March 21st. Those of you who are new to this channel, welcome. Alright, so this will be a general reading for the Gemini Collective, where it's so general, guys. If messages aren't resonating with you, don't try to force them. It simply means those particular messages weren't meant for you, and that's okay. Passion. Feeling the passion, guys. This is the overall energy. Dates as well here, guys, are general guidelines. So some people could possibly notice things resonating a few days or weeks before and after these dates. So also keep that in mind as we go along. All right. Spirit, please provide clarifying details for Gemini. This is to cover the time frame of March 15th through March 21st. All right, we got quite a few cards here. All right. Let's see what we've got here for you guys. We're starting out with 10 of Cups. This somewhat relates to a new beginning here. I'm sensing that there might be a little bit of an energy here where you're wanting to open up and have an emotional connection, and you might be having a little bit of a hard time with letting someone in. This is definitely a new beginning. So you're going to get some harmony here in your emotional life. Like I said, it's not always easy for you to let people in, but once you do get the strength and courage to do so, you're really going to feel that kind of emotional, blissful feeling. And then you have 10 of Wands, so 2 10s. So the 10 might be significant for someone. 10 of Wands. This is just where your mind gets the best of you, in the sense that you really you don't want to feel, you don't want to put burdens on yourself, so you don't want to have self-imposed burdens is really what this is standing for here. Just keep any defensiveness at this time in check. You're definitely doing a lot of rethinking. You might be doing some overextending on your part. Also be cautious as well not to be overly committal during this time. And if I'm saying that and that's really resonating for you, then that's definitely your message. All right, moving on to the next card. Queen of Cups. Love the queens. All right, so Queen of Cups, guys, it's it is your emotional healing Um, so what you should be focusing on at this time, when I see this card come out in your reading, is anything, you are gifted. You are gifted, and to recognize whether it be artistic, whether it be intuitively, psychically, spiritually gifted, you are gifted, and you likely already have some knowledge around this. So in order for you to focus on emotional healing at this time, this card is very much here encouraging that you make that a big focus during this time. So whatever it is that you feel you can be incredibly passionate about and kind of put your thoughts and feelings into, just your way of self-expression overall. That can definitely relate to the passion, the form of passion for some people, but for others it's definitely an arousal type of passion that is kind of it's there, it's simmering in your system, in your energies. Ace of Cups. This is all about spirituality here. I'm getting some definite signs here that you feel a sense of devotion, specifically around someone in your life at this time. Maybe someone who on a spiritual level you're able to very much connect with, and I don't really believe that you've had this ability with someone who has been a romantic interest in the past. All right, next card we have is a major arcana card. It's the Star card. So you have two major arcana. So that basically means it has a little bit more of a drastic impact than the minor arcana cards do. So when you see the Star card come up, this is you feeling, in your reading particularly, this is you feeling sentimental. I feel you're evolving in your heart space. Your heart space may be opening. Like I said, it's an emotional thing where you find it hard to open up, and at this time you are being vulnerable in doing so. So a lot of self-experimentation here as well. So that could relate to romantic, passionate areas in your life. That could relate to just passions that you have regarding your gifts, right? So things that you like to pour your time into, really with your whole heart and soul, right? That is a beautiful card. Next card is Princess of Coins. Luckily, you're pretty clear-minded during this time. On a logical level, you're able to come up with practical solutions. So you're easily coming up with ideas. You're materializing at this time, if that makes sense. Definitely exploring, and it's something the green, I believe, is going to relate to your heart chakra. So it's something about heart. It's something about, are you willing to allow someone into your heart space? Because whatever situation you're in here with an individual, it does seem as though it is on the level of the heart level and on the level of the passionate, sensual, passionate level. It does also feel as though it's on the spiritual level. It may seem as though you do want to maybe pursue quick changes a little bit more quickly than the other individual may be okay with. So that's definitely a message for some people. So just really enjoy being in the moment at this time. Don't focus so much on future right now, if that makes sense. 10 of coins. Beautiful card. This is very symbolic of your comfort here. Okay, you're making comfort a priority for you during this time in your family. You very much could be making your home a cozier place to be, a cozier place to have company come visit. Definitely sensing family gatherings here as well. There's a little bit of overkill that comes out with the Ten of Swords energy. Okay, so there might be some obsessive thoughts coming into play, and this is where you're going to want to catch yourself. So this is your heads up, right? But without question, definitely making sure that you're staying in the present moment, just focusing on the now and not thinking too far down the line. Especially if you're in a relationship and things are going well and it's still significantly new. It's more so right now about enjoying the little things, right? Four of Swords. This is you taking a little bit of R&R. You're going to rest. You might want to retreat for a weekend away. You may just want to stay in with your family for a weekend and just kind of chill out together. Also sensing that your spirit guides are calling you and you're sensing that they're attempting to contact you. So you might actually be making a very special effort at this time to connect with your guides. Love that so much. It's beautiful. All right, next card. Next card up is the Six of Cups. This is romance without a doubt. Very beautiful. I'm almost feeling teary-eyed with happiness. It's almost as if you feel so happy and grateful to have so much love come your way and appreciation and just someone putting in such effort just to see a smile on your face. Best feeling in the world right there. You guys are all over that. Good for you. In the moment. Live in the moment. Cherish every single bit of it. Princess of Wands. This is your independence. So this is very much making sure that you're maintaining your independence at this time. Understanding you can certainly be with someone, but they don't complete you. They're an extension of you, right? And then you have the Empress card. I really love seeing the Empress where you're wearing your crown. This is what this is all about. You are absolutely walking around with that crown on top of your head. You're not showing it off, but you are internally proud. And that comes off in your vibes, your energies. So this can definitely be symbolic of love and trust, kindness, empathy. Some people may be getting some form of a commitment from a romantic partner, but like I said, don't force it. No one wants to be put in that position. It can be quite a turn off, so just let it happen. And the final card here in your reading is the Princess of Cups. This is two things. This is you reconnecting with your spirit guides. For some of you, it may have been some time since you've really had intense connections with them. And for others, it is again symbolic of romance. Romance is everywhere in this reading. So it's not all about lust and passion, it's actual legit romance here. All right, guys, that is the end of your reading. So I'm going to get an inspirational card here for you to end the reading today. Spirit, please provide one additional message for Gemini. On 3 shuffles, please. 1, 2, 3. Spiritual alignment puts my manifestation into motion. So connecting with your spirit guides at this time is likely going to be quite beneficial. They very much want to help you in all areas. All right, guys, that's the end of the read for this week. Thank you so much for joining me. I very much want to thank each and every single one of you who watch these videos, and for those of you who have subscribed and return each week. If you haven't already, please go ahead and like this video, and for those of you who haven't, you're definitely going to want to come back from week to week. We have all kinds of contests coming up, and like I said, week to week readings are something that I'm pretty committed to. I try to keep it regularly on a schedule. So if you're really interested in the week to weeks, I'm here for you. So if you're interested, please go ahead, click on like and subscribe.